Alright, I think we're finally ready to go. I don't know, I tried to use the whole schedule stream thing, and like I was like, OBS told me I was live, but like YouTube didn't agree with me, so like I was basically just streaming, well, not really streaming, while thinking that I was streaming, and it was just a whole mess all around. I was just talking to myself for like 18 minutes, not like that's any different from what I usually do, but like I wasn't live, so who knows what would have happened if I had kept thinking that I was recording. I probably wouldn't have even had a video to do at the end of it all. That would have been a whole mess. I would have gotten as far as I would have probably, as far as I wanted without even like having anything to show for it. Then I would have had to go back and do the whole thing again, but thankfully I just decided to bite the bullet and start over. I didn't really get that far anyway, because I was struggling so much with the stream, but we're back for real now, and we're picking up where we left off, which is part way through chapter 2. As far as I can tell, where we left off was Yuzu had just come off the heels of solving her very first mystery on her own, and she couldn't really rely on like anyone else, like the usual detectives like Suo and Erica, because Suo was like kind of in on it for her own. She had her own ulterior motives, and Erica obviously isn't really worried about that kind of thing at the moment. So she was kind of left on her own, and did lead to some pretty she dug up some pretty interesting dirt on some first years that we know nothing about, but it was fun. But now there's some more stuff that we have to worry about. That's Halloween party. And admittedly, I've already read a little bit ahead, so I don't really know what happens beyond like the first couple interactions, but we're in for a real treat today, I think. So yeah, hopefully OBS and YouTube decided to play nice today, or at least for this time around, because I really had no clue. I was stumbling around in the dark there for a little bit. So let's get started. I think we're in for some real shenanigans at this party. And hopefully chapter 2 will be done sooner rather than later. I know this has gone on for a while, honestly, longer than like I'm comfortable fitting in my YouTube videos, but it's okay. Do it for the VN, you know how it is. So yeah, of course, everyone's favorite protagonist, Yuzu, came to the Halloween party dressed as Vlad the Impaler, which is a very, at once a very entertaining and tried and true costume. So, and for the record, I think she rocks the look pretty damn well.
こいつは困ったな。まだお菓子は用意していないんだ。
やっぱり。だったらいたずらの方ですね。
仕方ない。あまり激しくしないでくれたまえよ。
I gotta say, you faded out a lot faster than I did. I thought like given like the main work that's referenced in this game up to this point, I thought it would be, I thought they would dress as Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. Oh, by the way, since you're here, David, I want to say sorry for doubting you when we were solving the mystery in the last chapter, because you ended up being right, of course, that like the torn dress was done maliciously, and that like there was that the girl that did it was lying to implicate someone, right? And me being me, I overthought the whole damn thing and ended up getting a bad ending because of it. So yeah, I should have listened to you when we were doing that. Like, first off, hindsight's 2020, obviously, but you know, I'll keep that in mind as we keep going.
卑怯ですよ。
こちらが嫌がると盛り上がるが、応じると二の足を踏むんだよな。で、いちごくんとりんごくんの衣装は何なのかね。不思議の国のアリスかい？
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the you're basically forced to jump through a lot of hoops in order to like reach the conclusions that the characters reach. You're usually not given the whole story, and you have to kind of do a lot of speculating to get to like a solid conclusion, right? I'm still not very good at that, of course, so I don't know how these detectives do it, but props to them, I guess.
うん？その言い方ではアリスではないようだね。ならオズの魔法使いのドロシ。
Yeah, I thought I reached the same conclusion that she did.
違いますよ。金の靴は履いていないでしょ。この衣装は映画「シャイニング」の双子からイメージしたものなんです。可愛いでしょ。
なるほど、シャイニングか。作品を知っていたのに気づかないとは残念だが、こうやってみると。
Yeah, so you were right there too. I haven't seen The Shining, so I can't say it myself. Or I never would have gotten that right.
同じ衣装でも受ける印象は随分と違うね。
そうなのですか。頑張って同じデザインにしたのに。
リンゴくんの衣装は実に清楚に思える。水色がベースの配色に白いフリル。はじめに不思議の国のアリスを思い浮かべたようにね。
Same.
照れますね。それじゃ私的には。
いちごくんは同じデザインでも、例えるなら嵐が丘のキャサリンだ。幼少期のね。実に活発そうに思える。
あんまり褒められているような気がしないんですけど。
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting comparison. It tells us a lot. I mean, it was hinted at, right? That kind of in the opening cinematic and just what Yuzi's been saying in passing, that Narine kind of used to be different. You changed for real, that kind of thing, but not really. But still, I think that comparison kind of gives us a more tangible image of what she was like.
孔子の逸話だよ。孔子の逸話だ。
Yep, there she is. I said this in my first attempt at this. This is about how far I got, but I really dig that outfit. You know, right down to the tacky, oversized hat. But that's just kind of standard witch getup, you know?
孔子の論説の中にあるのさ。二人の皇帝が同じ質問をして、孔子はそれぞれ違う答えを皇帝に説いた。 で、お付きの従者が同じ問いになぜ異なることをおっしゃるのかって尋ねると、一人は慌て者だから慎重に行動するように。もう一人は逆に慎重すぎるから大胆になれと答えたのだってね。
それって
欲しい言葉は人それぞれってことだが、八代先輩はお前たちには服じゃ隠せない個性があるって伝えたかったんだろうよ。
Of course, Erica has to make the most, what's the word? Obtuse and overwrought reference in order to make her point. But that's just how she is.
そうか、褒められているならいいけどやっぱり感想だって一緒の方が良かったな。ねえリンゴ。
I really like that, honestly. I think it's it does crack me up too, personally, but you know, without it she would just have just like a pretty standard Victorian era look, you feel? It's not the same. And you know, there's our first bout of identity crisis, our favorite set of twins.
八代先輩の格好はブラド3世の衣装ですよね。
ああ、なかなか様になっているだろう。
ブラド？吸血鬼の衣装だよね。
ブラド・ツェペシュ、通称串刺し子。吸血鬼ドラキュラ伯爵のモデルになった人物だよ。
へえ、かっこいいですね。
Hope the stream is holding up alright. Now I'm getting a bunch of stream quality notifications on activity issues. Hopefully it's going well on everyone else's end. On my end it hasn't been shut down completely, so that's a good sign. Also, we're coming up on the best part, so we can't miss it.
Nanda? どうしたんだ？まるで本物の幽霊でも見たような顔をして。
ごきげんよう。
Oh man, I hope
八代
everyone
先輩、コミカド先輩、お待たせしました。どうぞ。
I hope everyone caught that, because that like this is my second time seeing that already, and like even then that definitely made my heart skip a beat. That, like, you gotta give it to Rika there. She definitely plays up her appearance with those really like murderous, lifeless eyes that she got in that like really uncomfortable close up. Not to mention the blood splatterings, right? It's so funny. Also, you have to appreciate this sort of let's see if, well, you don't see it here, but that sort of flavor horror text that the game implements at that point. I really like that. This game's not one for jump scares, right? Usually the horror elements are played off pretty low key, but that was pretty good. Honestly, I have to give it to him.
いただくよ。
I'm kind of sad that my first, like, genuine, not, I mean, obviously, that still cracks me up, but my initial reaction now, like, isn't caught anymore because, like, man, that put me on edge.
どうしました？
See, that's what I mean. Like those, oh man, those eyes could feel like they're staring straight through me. Honestly.
いや、なんでもない。なんでもないよ。
If there's a costume contest for this Halloween party, I think Rika should probably win, just based on who we've seen so far.
どうして花火師くんだけクオリティがバカ高いんだ。
美味しいわ。この紅茶、花火師さんが入れてくれたの？はい、私一人がお茶係というわけではないのですけど、先輩たちにはお世話になっているので。
Yeah, I wonder why.
心遣い嬉しいわ。
Yeah, leave it to Naren to see only the good in people.
コミカド先輩の衣装、可愛いですね。ドレスって憧れます。
Of course, it only makes it better that she's just talking normally in like her usual friendly tone.
花火師さんのメイド姿も可愛いわ。メイクの方も随分と凝っているのね。
ついに突っ込んだ。
凝ってますか？このメイク、スオさんがやってくれたんですよ。
Wow.
そう、アミティ同士仲がいいのね。
That says a lot about.
すみません、お待たせしました。
Oh no. Don't tell me Sua's is even worse.
パンプキンパイお持ちしました。
普通かよ。
Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, that's I forgot that too. Honestly. Sua was the one who went all out.
あ、ごめんなさい。私もお手伝いしなきゃいけないのに。いいの。リッカさんは仕込みの時たくさん手伝ってくれたし、今度は私の番だわ。優しいのね、スオさん。
スオー君のメイクは 自分でやったものなのかい？
いえ、このメイクはリカさんにしてもらったんです。お互いにメイクし合ったんですよ。我ながら会心の出来だと思うの。
Yeah, I think the level of passion definitely shows through on either side. Tuo is unnatural at this, clearly.
私も頑張ってメイクしたけど、どうかしら。怖い映画が好きだって言っていたスオさんのもの、きっと上手に違いないわ。
うますぎです。
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. How's the stream holding up, by the way? I'm pretty paranoid about the notifications that I keep getting, you know, dropped frames, it's buffering, etc, etc. Obviously I can just go over what we missed, but it's not the same if it's just, yeah, I think so. Is it like I'm dropping frames, or is it just like I'm buffering a lot? It goes in and out, I think. Probably just kind of have to put up with it. I think I don't really have a way to like make my internet better at the moment, nor do I I don't even have an Ethernet cable to plug into. So yeah, if it gets too bad, just let me know. I'm hoping that like this stream that this chapter doesn't last too much longer than this, but given how we're like 5 hours in at this moment, you know, who knows.
お互いにメイクし合っていいざまだってことは、花火師君は自分の顔を見ていないんだね。
Yeah, either that or Rika just enjoys freaking people out.
さあどうぞ召し上がってください。
Honestly, I'm kind of worried because I heard that where I live, we're probably going to start experiencing some blackouts pretty soon, just because the power grid's kind of overloaded. So, you know, knowing my luck, it's going to happen right in the middle of one of these, but I guess we'll just... Hopefully that doesn't happen, you know?
Mm. こいつはなかなかだ。ネリーも評判すると。
なに、ゆずりは。
いえ、なんでもないがね。
佐々木さんたちを見ませんでしたか？どうされたの？いえ、私特製のパンプキンパイをご馳走すると約束していたので。特製のパンプキンパイを食べられるのはもう少し後になりそうね。それはどういう佐々木いちごさんがゆずりはへデートを申し込んだの。それでゆずりはったら
トリックはトリートだ。
Well, this is new information.
そう宣言してお菓子を20個集めたらデートするって約束したのよ。
Yeah, that would explain why she looks so gruesome. Honestly, that... Just like The Walking Dead or something.
そうなんですか？
ちょうどいい具合の無理めの注文だ。
Yeah, she's been pretty touchy and flaunts her status as part of the Yuzu fan club, so.
目をかけている後輩を悲しませたくはない。
See, that's what I've been saying. If you flirt with pretty much everyone that you talk to, it's only a matter of time before someone takes it seriously.
それで姿が見えないのね。いちごさんたちも給仕とか調理の仕事もあるのに。
You know, I'm not one for clickbait thumbnails. Not like putting what is going to attract a ton of viewers anyway, but I feel like a close-up that close-up of Rika's face. That would be really funny. Like you just do not expect that out of a game like this, you know?
そういう理由なら仕方ないわ。私たちが頑張りましょう。
Every time she shows up on screen, I'm just like, that's quality content right there, you know?
スオさんはやっぱり優しいわ。私も頑張る。もういらないの？今日の夕食の代わりなのよ。
ダイエット中でね。それと二階屋の会の会長として他の生徒らの出し物を見回らなくちゃならない。
そうね。待って、すぐ片付けるわ。それじゃ急いで持ってきますね。
あ、花火師くん。
はい、何ですか？
前髪が少し乱れている。厨房へ行った際に整えてきたの。
Pretty good way of handling that, honestly.
Oh, ちょうどいい時に来ましたね。
Poor Rika. Seems like there's not going to be a costume contest or anything, which is a real shame. She would have won. Passed with flying colors, you know.
ごきげんよ、コミカド先輩。
Call it as in what? The stream? I hope not. We're only 30 minutes in.
Oh, いちいち気をつけなくちゃいけないな、この帽子。
魔女の衣装ね。かわいいわ。
お褒めに預かり光栄ですがね。みんなに可愛いと言い回っているのでしょう。
Yeah, Erica gets it.
でも八重垣さんの衣装は特別可愛いと思うわ。ずっと眺めていたいもの。
Okay, yeah, this is same. Well, it's pretty impressive how she went that long without. I guess she trusts Suo that much to do her outfit pretty well, or makeup pretty well. To an extent, she did. Maybe a little bit too well, honestly.
そうですか。どうも。
そうだ。ちょっと抱きしめてもいいかしら。 ダメですよ、コミカド先輩。それは私のものです。
Yeah, speaking of which.
あ、語尾をつけなくてはいけないんだったわ。それは私のものです。うが。
Wow, Chidori wearing pants. We need to remember this moment.
そうね、高崎さん失言だったわ。あ、いえ、分かっていただければそれでいいのです。うが。
Oh, that's good to hear. I'm super paranoid about all that stuff I'm getting. But yeah, thanks and welcome to the stream. We're trying to hang in there for the rest of chapter 2, however long that takes.
誰が誰のものなんだよ。ん？不思議そうに首をかしげるな。
そういえば2回への会の冊子では高崎さんは何か個人で催しをなさっているとか。ええ、占いの館を。
以前怪談話をするとか聞いていたが。
それなのですが、うが。
こいつの話す怪談話は本格的すぎるんで、リハーサルの時点で中止ですよ。怪奇系ならまだしもグロ系まで入れやがりましたからね。
残念です、うが。
Yeah, you gotta keep it PG-13 for these pure-hearted kids, obviously.
なるほど。ちょうどいいところでと言ったのは客足が途絶えたからかな。
より正確に言うなら、盛況すぎて休むために一時休業ってところです。2回への回とは違うのでね。
Maybe it's both of our internets, honestly. Struggle of just using Wi-Fi, but I said the latency should be lower than usual. Like, I should be getting your messages right away, honestly. Maybe I'm still figuring this out after like 2 years of doing this, but I'll fiddle with the settings a little bit more next time. Also, I adjusted my mic settings again, so there should probably be less background noise. You know, since I have like a good mic now, I should probably act the part, you know?
休むのだったら料理部で給仕をしてもらうといい。ジャック・オーランタンのパンプキンパイはなかなかだったよ。
パンプキンパイか、ちょっと食べてみたいわね。
うがーを忘れているぞ。八代先輩も人が悪いですね。
そこを取ったら大部分の僕はなくなってしまうよ。
早く行きましょう。
Yeah, kindred spirits, the both of them. Sardonic smiles.
お、新しい語尾だな。
コミカド先輩から教わったのよ。ふが。仲良しさんで見ているだけで笑みがこぼれてくるわね。
あ、違いない。
Almost makes me forget how much they were at each other's throats last volume. Almost, not quite.
見つけた。
おお、いちごくんじゃないか。それは
そうです。20個しっかり集めてきたのです。頑張りました。
Rika saw what she looked like, but she didn't do anything to remedy it, huh? Maybe she thought messing it up would make it worse. But it seems like there's like a gratuitous amount of eyeshadow there under her eyes, which gives her that really like hollow and murderous look. Quality stuff, honestly.
彼女なら2人で出し物を回りたいと言ってくると思ったのにね。2人きりでの正道ないデートとはね。どうにもまずいな。
As far as I remember, that's also new information. She said she never dated anyone, right? Makes me wonder how much of a turnoff her personality actually is. Doesn't give herself enough credit though. Her saying that makes me think that like she just either consciously or subconsciously sabotages like any other potential like relationships that she might have because she's still like she's got it bad for Narine, right? That sounds like something she would do, you know?
私には十二分にわかる心理だ。だが勇気あるものだ。僕はブリキだ。
This is awfully similar to the opening scene. You know, I feel like we're a little bit early to be here, but going off of their outfits, right? And like that second scene during the intro took place during the Halloween party. You know? So and like seemed to be Ringo was wearing like the same outfit that she is now. Even though Chico was the one who asked her on the date, so what the heck's going on? But you know what, we'll just stop talking. Let's keep going. Because there's another scene from the prologue that we haven't covered yet. Also, I thought that was I feel like maybe over like looking too much into that detail, but I didn't get like a super close look at of twins, but it seems like they use their makeup to cover their moles, which is something that they've done before. Swap places, right? And looking at her now, that also seems to be the case. So is that really Ichigo?
どうしたんだい？もっとこちらへ来ないと話もできないよ。夜更けに聖堂で相引きなんてロマンチックだね。ここを指定したのもそのつもりなのだろ？
私は
いちごくんじゃない。リンゴくん。
私はあなたが好きです。
オズの魔法使いという童話がある。魔法使いのオズへ会うためエメラルドの町へと急ぐドロシー。町へと続く黄色いレンガ敷きの道を行く途中、ドロシーは恐ろしいうめき声を耳にし、飛び上がるほど驚く。声に誘われるように道から外れ、森に分け入ったところで出会ったのは二人目の同行者、ブリキの木こりだった。錆びつき動けなくなったブリキの木こりへ油を差し助けてあげると、彼は同行を願い出た。エメラルドの町にいるオズからなくしたハートをもらうために。互いの身の上話からカカシの同行する理由を聞き、それでも脳みそよりハートが欲しいとブリキの木こりは答えた。彼は言う。1年の間たっぷり考えた結果、最も大きかった損失は心を失ったことです。心がなければ恋ができない。カカシはそれでも脳みそが欲しいと告げる。だがブリキの木こりはきっぱりと言う。私は心を取りますと。脳みそは人を幸せにしないし、幸せこそこの世で最も価値のあるものだと。ブリキの木こりの言葉を聞いて、私はひどく悲しくなったことを覚えている。心がないということは幸せではないのだ。辛い現実を忘れるため心を消そうとしていた私は何なのだと。これから始まるお話は、失った心を愚かにも取り戻そうとするブリキのお話。
Well, how's that for a cliffhanger, huh? The end of chapter 2, and we already have a confession. Obviously it was not subtitled or anything, but you've seen like even one romance anime, like Ringo is obviously like, oh, I like you, so there you go. Lots to unpack there. I mean, to start with, like, Ichigo was the one who asked her on the date, right? It wasn't her that showed up at the chapel. So who knows what happened? Sabotaged it? like went, well, maybe they colluded on that, or maybe Ringo kind of went, did her own, went on a stealth mission to the chapel to sabotage the date for her own purposes, or whatever. Not really sure. It seems like Ichigo set it up, though, at the chapel, or whatever, as mentioned, so, I think, like, that was, like, a collaborative effort on their part. Anyway, we'll obviously see how they respond, like, Yuzu responds to it, but it seems like she's not interested, but her kind of like hurting and like having this heartache for so long might be like the impetus she needs to, like, yeah, let's give it a try or whatever, better or for worse. But yeah, we're not even an hour in, and I'm thinking maybe we should just keep going. I'm probably just going to, like, either way, I'm probably going to like stop this stream here and then just like boot up another one right after, just so like chapter 2 will get its own part neatly put in the playlist and stuff like that. So yeah, what do you guys think? I think that'll be the plan. Stop this stream just like organization's sake, and then boot up chapter 3. Okay. We'll probably get like an hour and a half through that, is what I'm guessing that'll be the time frame. Yeah, what do you all think? Maybe I can mess with the latency stream settings for a little bit there as well. All right. Yeah, I think my latency is too high, but yep. We're gonna wrap this one up here. I'm going to just like do some editing and adding this to the playlist on my end, then I'll be back live in probably a few minutes. Yeah. See you guys in a bit. I feel like 50 minutes like is not long in my usual streams.